You open your eyes for the first time beneath a wide, open sky, and congratulations, you are a goddess. Your name is Persephone. Sometimes they call you Kor, the maiden. You are the daughter of Zeus, king of the gods, and Demeter, the goddess who makes grain grow and fields turn green. You are born into warmth, light, and abundance. Your mother's world is one of sunlight, soft earth, and steady seasons. Wherever she walks, crops rise. Wherever you laugh, flowers follow. For a while, your life is simple. You walk through meadows with other girls, gathering flowers without fear. Narcissus, crocus, hyacinth. The earth feels safe beneath your feet. The sky never threatens to close. You don't rule anything. You don't command the dead. You are not terrifying. You are just young. That is the first cruel trick of your life. No one asks what you want. While you are still allowed to want things, one day the ground opens. There is no warning, no thunder, no time to run. The earth splits beneath your feet, and a chariot bursts upward from the dark. Black horses, cold iron wheels, a god you barely know by name. Hades, he is your uncle. He is older than memory. He rules the place no one prays to willingly. And Zeus, your father, has already given permission. Hades grabs you and drags you down into the earth. The light vanishes. The flowers spill from your hands. Your scream echoes, but it has nowhere to go. That is the moment your life breaks in half. You are not courted. You are not asked. You are taken. Above the earth, your mother hears nothing at first. Below it, you are pulled through darkness into a realm where nothing grows. Stone replaces soil. Silence replaces wind. You are given a throne you did not choose beside a husband you did not want, and suddenly you are no longer Kor. You are queen of the underworld. This is where it starts to truly suck, because while people later argue about whether you accepted your role, they forget the part where choice was never offered. They forget that becoming powerful does not erase how you got there. Above, Demeter searches. She walks the earth with burning torches, refusing rest. She asks every god, every river, every shadow if they have seen you. No one answers, so she does the only thing she can. She stops the world. Crops fail, fields dry, seeds rot in the ground. Humans begin to starve, not because Demeter is cruel, but because grief makes her incapable of care. As long as you are gone, nothing is allowed to grow. Eventually, the sun gives you away. Helios sees everything. He tells Demeter the truth. Zeus allowed it. Hades took you. You are alive but not free. The gods panic. Mortals are dying. Sacrifices stop. Temples fall silent. So Zeus sends a command to the underworld. You are to be returned. For the first time since your abduction, you feel hope. But hope is fragile when it passes through Hades's hands. Before you leave, he offers you food. A simple thing, a pomegranate, bright red seeds. You eat them sometimes 4, sometimes 6, depending on who tells the story. And that small act seals your sentence, because food binds you to place, and now the underworld has a claim on you. You are allowed to return to your mother, but only part of the year. The rest of the time, you must come back. Always back. The dark will always call you home. So your life becomes a cycle. When you rise from the earth, spring explodes into being. Flowers push upward, grain sprouts. Demeter smiles again. The world breathes. When you descend, autumn arrives. Leaves fall, fields empty. Winter follows close behind. Everyone celebrates the beauty of the seasons. No one asks how it feels to live inside them. That's the second reason it sucks to be Persephone. You are turned into a symbol. Spring happens because you're happy. Winter happens because you're gone. Your pain becomes a calendar, and calendars do not care. Below the earth, you are feared. Your name is spoken carefully or not at all. People call you Despoina. You rule the dead. Ghosts gather when you command. Curses pass through your hands. The underworld itself is called your house. You are no longer the girl who picked flowers. You are dread Persephone now. When Ascalaphus reveals your secret, when he tells the gods you ate the seeds, you punish him. You turn him into an owl, not because you are cruel, but because betrayal is the one thing the underworld does not forgive. When Minthi boasts that she will replace you, you crush her into the earth and turn her into a plant. People later argue whether jealousy or justice drove you. They don't understand what it's like to have everything taken from you once and refuse to let it happen again. Down here, you are no longer powerless, but you are still divided. Above the earth, you are a daughter. Below it, you are a queen, and you never belong fully to either world. In some places, they worship you as a bride. In southern Italy, young women dedicate their wedding clothes to you. They treat your abduction as a model for marriage, terrifying, yes, but transformative. A girl becomes a woman. A maiden becomes a ruler. They don't say the quiet part out loud. That transformation requires loss. In other places, they worship you beside Demeter. They call you the goddesses, the older and the younger, grain and seed, mother and daughter, life and death, locked together so tightly they cannot be separated. At Eleusis, people whisper secrets in your name. They promise initiates something better after death, not paradise, not escape, just meaning. You become hope for the dead, and that is a heavy thing to carry when you never chose the role. In some myths, Zeus comes to you again, sometimes as himself, sometimes disguised, sometimes as a serpent. From those unions come children tied to rebirth and madness and ritual. Zagreus, Dionysus, Melinoa. Each version adds weight to your story. None of them lighten it. You are always becoming something for someone else. Even when mortals retell your story, they argue over you. Was your marriage violent? Did you grow into your power? Did you love Hades? Did you choose the underworld in the end? They want a clean answer. You don't get one. Because your truth is complicated. You are both victim and ruler, both daughter and queen, both life and death. And holding opposites inside yourself is exhausting. When you rise each year, people celebrate spring festivals. They sing, they dance, they thank you for returning. When you descend, they curse the cold and pray for warmth. No one thanks you for enduring the journey. No one asks how it feels to leave your mother again, or how it feels to return to a kingdom built from loss. That is the final reason it sucks to be Persephone. Your suffering is necessary. The world depends on it. If you stay above, the dead would have no ruler. If you stay below, the earth would starve. So you keep moving, up, down, light, dark, forever. And somewhere between a field in bloom and a throne of stone, the girl you were disappears, not because she was weak, but because the world needed her to break in order to keep going. That is what it means to be Persephone. You are not allowed to choose one life. You must live them all.